tonight's game.
That shoots.
Featuring both teams having one loss each, Aptos and Santa Cruz. I'm Dick Little, Steve Fox is with me, and we invite you to join us for our play-by-play action here tonight. Tonight's game is brought to you by Stained Glass Overlay, the look of old world craftsmanship, and by Showtime, we make excitement, and by KRUZ Television, local television here and now. You're looking at the starting lineup now being introduced on the field. 24, of course, is Jones. 30 is Holt for the Aptos Mariners. 35, Chris Warmerdam. 41, Eric Peterson. Now for the Santa Cruz Cardinals. John Harrell, number 14. Eddie Markham, the point guard, number 11. Charles Howard, a 6'4" senior coming out. Number 42, Dylan Lease. Johnny Johnson, number 44. And Coach Steve Fox, tell us, you got a ball club that's been soundly thumped by another ball club, and they're meeting again. How do you get a team like this up to play? Santa Cruz, of course, losing by 20 the last time they had at it.
Well, I think the first time you have to realize is you beat the same team last year for the championship of this league. The second thing to remember is that you're running against a team that has 5 guys, the shortest of them is 6'2". Aptos is starting 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", 6'5". You're going to have to press them, get turnovers, and let them get less shot attempts. Santa Cruz is going to have to rebound very well, and they're going to have to do a hell of a job on Holt and Jones if they're going to have a chance in this game.
Okay, as we see Johnny Johnson and Andy Sloan out there to jump it off. I'm sorry, that's Warren Holt. Warren Holt will jump it off with John Johnson. Howard touches it, and it goes out of bounds. Aptos will inbound it. Jones will throw it in. Now Sloan comes out to throw it in for the Mariners.
Santa Cruz with a press. Token pressure.
Jones playing the point guard tonight. Holt did it the last time these two teams met, and Holt got hot. Howard is on Holt. There's a long one by Knudsen. It's short. Rebound the Cardinals, but Harrell loses it. Holt with a jumper. Across the rim, no good. Fought for, ball up, and this time Jones gets the rebound. He puts it up over the rim, no good. Aptos getting too many rebounds. Inside it goes, and is finally tipped in.
4 offensive rebounds on that play, Dick.
Here come the Cardinals. Eddie Markham out front.
fakes, goes inside, gives to Johnson, across court, Harrell goes inside, tries to put it up, and they call a foul.
That's the way Santa Cruz is going to have to move the ball against this bigger Aptos squad quickly.
Howard, good. Charles Howard scores for the Cardinals. Jones, he's the point guard, and they got him wide out in front. Harrell is harassing him, got him in a corner. Aptos retrieves, Warmerdam. Santa Cruz forcing Aptos further out this time than they were the last time, Steve.
It's noticeable. They're going to have to, well, that's...
Jones misses, Howard the rebound.
Apparently, Newell doesn't want to run. He wants to set his offense up each time, Dick.
Johnny Johnson comes inside. Nice block. They call Warmerdam for the foul. I'm sorry, they apparently said he was out of bounds. I thought they called Warmerdam on the foul. This time Holt's bringing it up. Howard gets turned around badly by Holt. He's an excellent ball handler. Holt out front. No good. He took too many steps before he fired it off, Steve.
Tough call.
2-2 the score.
Aptos looks calm. 2-3 zone. Aptos is playing.
Markov shot, no good. Here come the Mariners. Jones with Harrell on him. Hold on the outside. Now he gets it in. Sloan, turnaround. Cardinals coming back. Howard, fall away, no good. Harrell tries to save, no good. He's out of bounds. Good hustle on the part of Sean.
Good hustle, but I think they're a little tight. And they've lost the ball 3 times because of being a little tight. The last 2 shots by Santa Cruz were very poor percentage shots, Dick. You're not going to beat Aptos taking bad shots.
Jones, a little hot dog dribble there. Warmerdam, partially blocked by Johnny Johnson. He gets the ball. Here come the Cardinals. Johnson, Harrell the lay-in for 2.
Nice pass.
Fed it off beautifully. Santa Cruz trying to press. They intercept. Inside it goes. Lease is fouled.
That's the only way they're going to beat this bigger Aptos squad. Yes.
Dinan Lease is a 6'2" senior.
Create turnovers. Press.
Cardinals did not press the last time these two teams met. And it cost them. This time they're pressing, and it looks like, at least for the early going, it's having some effect. Lease gets 2, and the Cardinals are up 6-2. Once again, they're pressing home.
1 for 8 from the field.
Holt has it. Over Johnson.
1
in
for
and out.
9.
Here come the Cardinals. Eddie Markham, a long throw to Johnson. He gets it away, loses it, it goes out of bounds, and they'll award it all back to Aptos.
They're 1 for 9 from the field, Aptos. They're taking their shot too early in the sequence, Bill.
Last time, and I keep knocking your microphone off, I'm sorry, Steve. Last time, the Cardinals had a hot team to deal with. This time, they're cold. Jones, no good. Fight for the rebound. They whistle a foul. Holt is called for the foul. The Cardinals get the ball back.
Absolutely no pressure by Aptos. Sunk back into a 2-3.
Howard, inside. Good. Sean Harrell harasses Jones. Jones gets it up across that 10-second strike without a whole lot of difficulty. Inside. Knutson, no good. Rebound, Cardinals. Here comes Harrell. They're running with the football. Harrell loses it. Markham retrieves, and the shot is no good. Knutson. Warmerdam shot. Misses again. Aptos very close.
If I was Warmerdam, I'd take a timeout right now. His team has missed 11 out of 12 shots.
Lease gets 2 for the Cardinals. Cardinals up 10-2.
A definite timeout I would take right now.
Aptos has only lost to Monterey so far this year.
Well, they've missed 12 out of their first 13 shots.
Warmerdam wants to calm them down. 3:31 remain here in the first quarter, and the Santa Cruz is up by a score of 10-2, and we'll be right back.
Enjoy the old world beauty of stained glass at a fraction of what you'd expect to pay with stained glass overlay. Only the look is delicate. Our patented process actually strengthens the surface it decorates. With a wide spectrum of colors and classic or contemporary themes, you have total design freedom with stained glass overlay in the Redwood Village, Aptos.
Box here at Doc Feldman Gymnasium. You're looking at a shot at the Aptos High School basketball team, and they're in trouble right now, Steve.
I'd say so. They've missed 12 out of the first 13 shots. They're tight. Santa Cruz is pressing, which they didn't do last game. And Warmer's got to get his team calmed down. They're playing man-to-man defense. Sticky man-to-man.
He's got hold out front this time. Tried to get it inside. Knutson did. Had it knocked back out on him. He switched and put hold out, and he wants Jones playing on the left side again. Warmerdam, Jones, top of the key, and Jones hits.
That's exactly what I meant, Dick. They moved the ball, few passes, a good shot. Step.
Turnover to Aptos. They know how to boo here at Santa Cruz.
Oh, sure they do. They know how to press, too. But see, they're letting
Holt.
Holt. Oh, they call the foul. Holt is going to have an increasingly difficult time bringing the ball up against Knutson.
I'm kind of curious if they'll keep Howard on hold if he gets too many fouls on him, or try to move Harrell out front.
I'd move Harrell out front. He's quicker. He'll harass them more. A couple of steals could break this game wide open.
Sloan. No good. They whistled.
I didn't see a foul on that.
I believe Sloan has been called. Cardinals to the attack. Johnny Johnson. Good. Johnson gets his first bucket of the night. Darryl Ratliff, by the way, is in the game now. He's in replacing...
Yeah, Ratliff, smart move. Hasselholt outside.
He's replaced Charles Howard.
That was the first shot Johnny Johnson made all game. First one he took, too.
Jones decides not to. Knutson does. Around, no good. Good rebound by Holt.
Getting on track a little bit here, Aptos.
12-6. The Cardinals up by 6.
Cardinals working the ball perfectly. Taking their time. They got their man
Inside
on the
Johnson. And he can't get the lay-in.
What a heartbreaker.
You know, Holt's got nice moves for a big man. He just went right around a very quick Darryl Ratliff.
But he took a poor shot.
Wow, almost lost it.
Woo!
How's that for control? Sean Harrell.
Excellent. Aptos has calmed down a little bit. This is good.
14-6, Cardinals lead. Sloan doing good. Johnson almost punched it out of the net.
You work the ball, you get a good shot. Beautiful.
And at least gets two more. While Aptos is very big, I notice most of their people are good ball handlers. Jones. Air ball. Harrell. Losing it is Eddie Markham.
You know, Dick, you're right. They're big, they handle the ball well. They lack patience so far. They're taking the first available shot rather than looking for the good shot like Santa Cruz. I think that's the difference in the game right now.
Talking to Holt after that game at the Civic in which Aptos won, he said when Warmerdam will sit you down if you don't take the open shot. Eddie Markham and Sean Harrell, the two guards. Now Ratliff on the outside.
If you're over from 28 feet, that's not a good shot.
Johnson almost loses. From the corner. No good. Sloan, a nice rebound. Knudsen coming up court. Takes the shot at the buzzer. And the first quarter ends with Santa Cruz on top by a score of 16-8 over the Aptos Mariners. And we'll be right back.
They're letting him back in the game, Dick.
Eric Knudsen. And the scoreboard shows the Mariners coming back. They're down by only 4, 16 or 18-14. And a reminder, KRUZ Television presenting high school sports action here on Group W Cable Channel 5. And we hope you're enjoying tonight's game between Aptos and Santa Cruz. We invite you to tune in Sunday night, January 12th, for the basketball game between Soquel and Harbor, which we'll be carrying for you as well. Steve?
Well, you know, in the first part of the game, the first quarter, Santa Cruz hit 7 for 12. Aptos hit 4 for 19. They went out and played a couple of minutes in the second quarter. The score is 18 to 14. 4-point lead they only have. Even though they totally outshot Aptos. Santa Cruz cannot afford to take any bad percentage shots. And Santa Cruz has got to slow down their offense to get the good shot and also shorten this game a little bit. Aptos is bigger than them, Aptos is stronger than them, and Aptos actually shoots better than them. If Santa Cruz continues to take 4% shots, they're going to fall behind before the end of the half pick.
Eddie Markham is back in. Ratliff, Markham, Johnny Johnson fakes inside. And he, good.
Very nice move.
That's the kind of thing Santa Cruz must do.
Right.
Make the good move, break the press, get inside. Warmerdam saves it for Aptos. Jones. Goes by Johnson. They say Johnson put a hit into him. They'll call Johnson for the foul.
That's a very close call.
Jones is big. He can really handle himself well. He's big and yet he's graceful. He's a very muscular young man. It's unusual you see somebody as heavy as he is, as graceful as he is.
Yes, unless his name is William Perry. I'll tell you, he is. For a big fella, he is.
Well, if William Perry's a refrigerator, I guess we'll... There's a shot by Holt, and he scores. So Holt's beginning to get the hot hand now, finding that range.
Patience.
Johnny Johnson. Rebound slow for the Mariners. And Aptos to the attack again. Behind by 4. Ratliff is on Jones. And Ratliff bats it out of bounds. That was a bad break. It hit an Aptos man, went out of bounds. No way they could retrieve it if they touch it on the cross that 10-second line. Of course, it goes over to Santa Cruz anyway. Shot of Pete Newell there, very concerned.
Pete is an intense coach, and he's done a good job of preparing his team for this game.
Johnson. No good. They'll whistle Howard.
That's a 4-shot. Pete's got to settle the squad so they take the better percentage shot, and I hate to be redundant, but the better percentage shot takes more time off the clock, and that's what Santa Cruz needs.
It looked to me, though, like when Johnson did take a shot, he was really, there was quite a bit of contact there. Whether that was a foul or not,
Possible. The distance, though, was pretty long. But the press, he's got to keep the press on him. This is Pete.
inside, Sloan, good.
Now it's Aptos working the ball more effectively. Still in a 2-3 zone, Aptos.
Inside, Lease, good. He's got the hot hand.
Yes, good ball movement.
Dynan Lease. We didn't see a lot of him the night that the Cardinals lost, and he's making his presence felt tonight.
Well, they're going to need him tonight, it's obvious.
Sloan. Johnson tipped and then grabs the rebound. Long toss down court. Ratliff has it. Inside,
Nice.
Lease, no good. Batted up and controlled by Sloan.
Got to make those.
Jones coming up for the Mariners. Going inside, shot up, no good. Lease gets the rebound. Here come the Cardinals.
4-on-3 with a
But they decide to slow it up even
It's
though they did
okay,
get the
it's a
4-on-3.
good idea. Settle it down and take the good shot. You've got 1-3-1 offense against a 2-3 defense.
Howard
play.
underneath. Puts it up, no good. Batted around, controlled. Cardinals get it. Lease tries a shot. Hits blocked.
Good
and then
defense.
grabbed by Holt. Nice job.
Excellent defense by Aptos. Interior defense.
Jones tells Holt to come out front and be the point guard. Howard trying to harass him. He gets by Howard. Inside. And a fight for the rebound.
I think Jones is too mobile for Howard, Dick. That was a good adjustment on Warmerdam's part. You might want to switch up and put your quicker guard back out there. No matter who he has out there at point.
Jack Sylvan comes in. He replaces John Johnson. They're going to give him a blow.
Johnson's played well.
That's Holt on the free throw line. Warren Holt, a 6'5" senior. Excellent ball handler, and he plays point guard for this team. And he gets 2 free throws. Cardinals up by 2. They were up by as much as 10. And Markham calls timeout. 3:07 remain, first half of play, and the Santa Cruz leads it by a score of 22-20. Coming soon, Cooking with Nona Leona. Tune in next Wednesday night at 8 on KRUZ as Nona prepares a delicious meal with sage steak. Stay tuned at 8:30 for Cinema Classic. You'll see Jose Ferrer's Academy Award-winning performance in Cyrano de Bergerac, and Bruce Bratton will review recent blockbuster movies. That's Wednesday, January 15th at 8 p.m. on Channel 5, Cooking with Nona Leona, followed by Cyrano de Bergerac on Cinema Classic from KRUZ Television. Dick Little, and you're looking at the Aptos bench, and they're a little happier this time, Steve Fox, because they're almost in the ball game, or they are in the ball game, really.
Well, you see, it was they who took the better percentage shots in the second quarter, and Newell's got to keep his team close. Aptos gets out 6-8 points. They can run away from Santa Cruz.
as they did in that tournament
in the turn
earlier.
He's got to use his speed even more. He's got to go to full court pressure, belly to belly, cause turnovers.
Markham from the top of the key hits it. Eddie got a couple of those in the Dad's Club tournament too.
Yeah, he did.
Sloan. Now Jones will control it. Harrell's giving him a little more room. Turnover.
You know, the smaller Cardinals are doing an excellent job off the boards against the bigger Mariners. They handle Aptos off the boards very well. That's been the equalizer in this game.
Markham. Howard. He's got one on the way. No good. Ball out of bounds to the Mariners. Well, they listen to you, Steve. They're on the full court press now.
Right, they gotta be.
Sloan, the center, is out front.
Right.
Jones.
Jones in the corner.
And he gets it over Harrell, who put up good defense that time.
Yeah, I know. He's a sweet shooter, Jones, isn't he?
Harrell trying to get inside, loses it, out of bounds. They'll give it to
Very
Santa Cruz.
difficult to drive against any zone defense. You're just driving into three people. He got bailed out.
Cardinals will do it again. They got a minute 52 remaining, and they're up by 2. Howard, once again. This one's short. The last one was long.
Howard is off. I think it's out of his range. I think they should post him low. He shouldn't be taking out.
Aptos, a chance to tie it up. Knudsen. They'll call Markham for fouling him. And so Knudsen will go to the line with a chance to...
He makes these two and we got a new ball game. Do you agree, Dick, that Howard is... those long jump shots I don't think are his forte.
Craig Holt, the brother of Warren Holt, comes into the ball game, replacing the center, Andy Sloan. And it's all tied up at 24 each. Cardinals back to the attack. They had a 10-point lead. They've had it slowly eroded by a very good Aptos team. Eddie Markham. They've got Harrell playing the point guard now. Howard to Harrell.
It's a 20
Markham
out there
again.
for Santa Cruz.
Markham's going to come out now, and it looks like Aptos is really pressing hard. Santa Cruz, I think, is trying to work for the last shot. 50 seconds remaining. Aptos is pressing. This is something they don't like to do. They like to zone it. Santa Cruz should have an opportunity here, don't you think, Steve?
They should.
Playing man defense.
Well, they're bringing that zone out. You got to widen that zone out. Widen the court.
Almost lost.
There he goes.
Here comes Sean Harrell spinning, putting it up, and good. Fine shot. Sean Harrell.
You called it, Dick.
Harrell harassing Jones and batted it out of bounds.
This is what they have to do.
8 seconds. Aptos doesn't have much time. Warmer down. A long shot, and it's out of bounds. Now Santa Cruz might try to throw a long one.
That ball should go back there where it was thrown.
Well, they heard you that time, Steve, because that's exactly where they're going to put it.
Because they,
No, they're not either. I'm sorry.
Nobody
the
touched
referee
the
was
ball.
saying, oh, it should go out over
I
there.
know, but the other referee chose to ignore him.
And the long shot from midcourt by Harrell
So
failed.
that was an excellent first half. I think Santa Cruz lack of turnovers, very important. They didn't turn the ball over at all in the first half. Kept them in the game.
Also, they forced Aptos further outside than they did certainly in that game they had against each other at the Civic Auditorium. Holt was getting inside a lot tonight. They've somewhat neutralized him. He's got his points, but he certainly didn't have as many as he did in the first half.
Well, they're not letting him dribble in and get those points. They're putting a small amount of him in front. He's going to have to move the ball, get the ball, and shoot it, not create it himself. He's too big and too accurate a shooter to be taken one-on-one up the court. He's just going to take you up the court. When he gets to his shooting range, he's going to shoot the ball. So you want to hassle him outside with a smaller man. And they did that with Harrell. And it was a good strategy.
We're at halftime here at the Doc Philman Gymnasium on the campus of Santa Cruz High School. And our scoreboard shows Santa Cruz 26, Aptos 24. We'll be right back.
Presenting Showtime Cable TV.
Today's the day we're gonna make it happen. Today's the day we'll make it come alive.
Showtime rings in the new year with more blockbuster excitement. The adventure continues in 2010 as Roy Scheiders determines to unlock the secret of the monolith.
What's gonna happen? Something wonderful.
It was the age of jazz and gangsters, and all of New York met at the Cotton Club.
We're here.
And joined Gary Shandling in the Showtime Comedy Spotlight.
My hair's gonna look great for this thing. Trust me.
Martin Short is
Appleseed. Johnny Appleseed.
in an all-new episode of the new series, Shelley Duvall's Tall Tales and Legends. Plus, we'll have an exclusive concert. It's Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms. Start your year off right with Showtime excitement.
KRUZ Television. Here, now.
Dick Little, Steve Fox, we're at Doc Philman Gymnasium, and these are the cardlets, I believe they call them. And they're doing a show here at halftime. So let's pick up some of that music and the Santa Cruz High School Pom Pom Girls. Fox with us here at halftime at Doc Milton Gymnasium, where the Cardinals are leading the Aptos Mariners by a score of 26-24. And if you saw our last telecast, you'll know that Aptos literally blew the Cardinals out of the Dad's Club final, as the Cardinals were able to not do a whole lot against the Mariners, as the Mariners just really had the hot hand that night as a 20-point victory for the Dad's Club Championship. Tonight, a different story, as we see the Cardinals back on the court, and they're warming up. A reminder, post-holiday letdown, get that new start. Feeling by cleaning out all the cluttered home and get that good feeling by donating the usable extras to Goodwill Industries. Goodwill trains disabled people for work. And I'm Dick Little. This is Steve Fox. Gary Ty is our stats man tonight, and he's helping us stay abreast as to who's doing what and who's in what trouble out there on the court tonight. Welcome to our basketball game, and hope you're enjoying wherever you are, Steve.
Well, the only trouble, in foul trouble, is Johnny Johnson of Santa Cruz with 3 fouls. Interesting game. The first quarter was 16-8 Santa Cruz. The second quarter was 16-10 Aptos. Harrell 3 for 4, and Lease 3 for 5 for Santa Cruz. And for Aptos, we've got Jeff Jones 3 for 7, Warren Holt 4 for 10, and 2 free throws for 10 points. No foul trouble at all for Aptos.
One of the problems Santa Cruz having tonight, however, not getting those rebounds. Aptos getting too many shots underneath.
Well, that's why you have to cut down the number of shot attempts by trying to create turnovers, 10-second violations, 5-second violations. You don't want to give Aptos too many second shots. They're very, very big.
Coming up, incidentally, on Saturday, the 11th, Soquel and Harbor have at each other, and we'll be telecasting that game on Channel 5 on the 12th. So join us, won't you, for Harbor and Soquel here on Group W Cable Television.
Dick, we've got some really balanced scoring for Santa Cruz. We've got 6 points for 4 players. Dylan Lease, Charles Howard, Johnny Johnson, and Sean Harrell. Eddie Markham, who's done a great job on the point, has scored 2 points. And that's all the scoring for Santa Cruz.
I'm amazed that Aptos had that really difficult time shooting the ball in the early part of the ball game, but I think not so much to their bad shot selection as we can attribute it to that to, I think, a very tenacious Santa Cruz defense.
Very good defense, and you got to give Aptos a lot of credit. You missed 12 out of your first 13 shots, and you end up the half 2 down. I think you're in the game.
This is also a low-scoring game. More than many people thought we would be in the 30s, perhaps even the 40s by now.
Yeah. Well, I think that tenacious man-to-man of Santa Cruz has had a lot to do with it, and also Santa Cruz has been somewhat patient against Aptos' zone. Now, for Aptos, Holt has 10. Sloan has 4, 6 points for Jeff Jones, and Eric Knutson's got 4. That's the total scoring for Aptos.
And you're seeing some of the folks who are making all the pictures you're viewing possible. We want to thank you guys. Hi, yeah, that's it. Stand up and take a bow, guys. You do great. We're about ready to get our basketball game underway here. Well, it may take something new to capture a child's attention. And now there's an organization to support those special teachers who have what it takes. School Plus is a non-profit organization whose purpose is to encourage innovative teaching. Now, they provide small grants to fund teacher projects that directly benefit students and foster a healthy cooperative relationship between community and school. It's a great way to reward enthusiastic and inspiring teachers. If you want to give something extra to our county schools, call Schools Plus. That's 662-3676. And as for Judy Primavera, that's
I looked up at the monitor and I see me.
3676.
Well, you know, it's an old cliche in basketball, isn't it? Halftime, 26-24, the team that's going to win it is the one that wants it the most. Aptos is now in a 3-2 zone, Dick. Pull the center out high. Santa Cruz is attacking it with a 2-1-2.
And Knudsen intercepts. Here he comes up court. Tries to shoot it. No good. They whistle. I believe the foul called on Dylan Lease. Eddie Markham, the call.
And in 2-3 zone, you want to get the ball to the foul line, Dick, for the open shot.
What a pass and what a retrieve by Harrell. Unfortunately, it was to the wrong man. Warmerdam shot is good. It's tied at 26. Santa Cruz is going to have to pass better than they have in these first few seconds if they want to make something happen. Shot by Harrell, batted out of bounds by Jones.
Tentative, I'd say Santa Cruz came out in the second half, Dick. They're back in that 2-3 zone.
Howard. Harrell. Now Markham takes over. Inside, Howard goes up. It's knocked away. Howard loses it, goes out of bounds. It'll go to Santa Cruz as Dave Jones touched it last.
Tell you, they're playing at 2-1-2 now. Holt is coming up high.
Johnny Johnson inside, and they call Holt for a foul.
That was a very strong drive to the basket.
Holt thought he had a clean block there. He was really upset.
I thought it was a clear foul, but
Johnson to the line with a chance to break the tie.
Johnson took it to the hoop strong.
He's so quick for a big man.
He was by Holt, and Holt hammered him.
Gets the two. He who shoots the good free throws tonight may win.
Well, free throws are going to decide this game if Santa Cruz can keep it close.
Sloan misses.
What a job he's doing off of the boards, Johnny Johnson.
Lease can't put the ball through.
Boy, that's a big miss.
Knudsen back up court, 2-on-1. Holt and no good. He's fouled.
You know, I'm particularly impressed by Johnny Johnson tonight. He hustled all the way down, ran the full length of the court on that Dick. He's a hustling player. He's a hard-nosed player. He's giving away 3 or 4 inches to 2 or 3 players on the other team. And playing the middle.
They have to hold things up because they got some water on the floor to clean it out. Holt will be on the line. Gets the second one. The Cardinals by 1. Markham, top of the key. This time it won't go. He wasn't paying attention over there. Holt, he's got one on the way. Batted around, no good. This time Johnson gets the rebound. Eddie Markham has it. 3-on-3. Inside. Lease tries to go up. He's hammered.
You know, I think this is a good time to mention it, Dick. What made that first half so excellent. Santa Cruz had 4 turnovers in the first quarter, 4 in the second. Aptos 5 in the first, 6 in the second. A game without turnovers is always a better played game, more interesting game to watch. Shows the coaches have done an excellent job on the fundamentals.
Weird free throw. Throws it almost in a direct line to the basket.
No arch on the shot at all. But it was soft.
Everybody does it differently, I guess. A
It's
little more arch.
It's a nice free throw. I know.
Cardinals by 3. It's 30-27. They're pressing Aptos now, full court. Knudsen with the ball. Warmerdam. Holt. Tries to get inside by Johnson. Puts it up, no good. Fights for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. And here comes the Cardinals.
One-on-one ball. A little bit too much one-on-one there.
Harrell fakes, decides not to, however. Markham, Howard.
Foul.
Round the rim, no good. They're fighting for that rebound. Markham gets it inside, back to Johnson. Good.
I'm sure impressed with that fella. Johnny Johnson. Johnny Johnson's carrying his team.
Jones trying to get inside. Took a tour of the rim, decided not to go through. Markham, they're fast breaking. Johnson inside. Lease loses it. Retrieve. Santa Cruz will slow it down. Johnson, that time it won't work. Fight. Out of bounds. The ball for the Cardinals. That was a real break.
It was a real break and a good call. The officiating has been excellent, Dick. I sometimes wish the NBA officials were as good as these guys.
Craig Holt comes in for Jones.
Jones was a little tired. What do you think?
Hard to tell, but they lose the ball, but Santa Cruz retrieves inside, leads for the layup. No good. It was the Warmerdam for the foul.
Boy, I was very close. Not a smart foul. Easy three-point play.
So at least we'll get a chance to make a couple of more.
Maybe one.
First one's no good. How many points does Leeds have in the game so far?
Nine points for Leeds. Where was he at the dance club?
He wasn't here. He's doing a good job for the Cardinals.
Boy, he sure is.
Holt. Knudsen. And now Warmerdam. Sloan loses it. Holt retrieved. That's Craig Holt, the younger brother of Warren. They're calling Howard for a foul inside.
Marginal. Surprising that they call a marginal foul like that. They've been letting him play.
Craig Holt. Knudsen's now out in front. Driving baseline. Can't find the opening. Shot on the way. Good! That's Holt with the ball, and Santa Cruz tries to fire it back and loses it down
That is
court.
exactly what Santa Cruz cannot afford. Now here again, we got the same situation. The ball should be taken Dick down at the other end. Nobody touched it. And again, they're bringing it
They
out.
have ruled the Santa Cruz young man touched it just before it went out of bounds.
Perhaps.
Holt. Knudsen loses it, Santa Cruz cannot take advantage. Back to Craig Holt. Top of the key. Shot, air ball, but rebound to Knudsen, puts it in for two. Markham's whistle for the foul.
Sloppy but effective.
Markham is an excellent tennis player. I don't know whether you know that or not, Steve, but he is one of the top contenders for a CCS title in boys tennis.
Well, he showed some all-around athletic ability on that play.
Aptos coming back now. They have a chance to pull within one. Craig Holt Knudsen puts it through.
Santa Cruz has to work a lot harder for that basket than Aptos.
Santa Cruz, the new face-in, Joel Domhoff. He's got the ball now. Gives it back to Markham. Turnover again. Santa Cruz doing something they didn't do earlier, turning the ball over. They're letting Aptos back in after they had a run. It looked like they might do something.
They went 5 ahead.
Fight for the ball. Bodies fly. Aptos gets it. Johnson, a great block. And a fine shot by Craig Holt, who's making a difference for Aptos, isn't he?
Boy, isn't he? Holt's come alive here. They were up 5. They made a run of 5.
And Aptos has the lead for the first time in the game. Here's Johnny Johnson. No good. 3 men under there to grab that rebound, Steve.
Aptos is getting warmed up now.
Craig Holt, he loses it.
Big steal.
Here come the Cardinals back. Eddie Markham tries to get it to lead and goes out of bounds.
3 turnovers.
After they were doing so well in the turnover department.
Oh, they're giving him the ball, Dick.
Had a chance to get the basket, however, and missed that. Domhoff is back out of the game. Harrell's back in. Harrell decides not to put it up inside.
Harrell, very good judgment.
Ratliff. Back to Harrell. Inside. Batted away. Markham retrieves. And he slides out of bounds. They'll give it to the Mariners, who are up by 1, 34-33. This is the first lead they've had.
First lead, they scored 6 points in a row off of 3 Santa Cruz turnovers.
Holt coming up court. Warren Holt this time. Craig, his younger brother, almost loses it to Ratliff. Warren gets it back, puts the shot up, no good. Johnny Johnson fights. They're going to whistle. And it looks like they're calling Chris Warmerdam.
Johnson has got to carry the whole rebounding load for the Santa Cruz squad. Need a bucket here, Dick.
Markham, there's Harrell. He's got it. Steve Fox says it, Sean Harrell does it. Craig Holt bringing the Mariners back up court. Warmerdam. Holt. Holt with a long shot, no good. Lease gets the rebound. He's being pressured, but he gets it to Harrell. Here come the Cardinals. 3 on 2. Inside, but Harrell blows the lay-in. They may have blown Markham on that foul.
Do you think Holt was out of his range taking a shot like that?
He didn't think so.
That was his
Howard comes
first
in.
miss. That was Holt's first miss. Hit 2 in a row, and he missed that. But, you know, a 27-foot shot is a tough shot to put in, Dick, and if you're not going to get 3 points for it.
Eddie Markham has sat down. He's got 4 on him. That's going to be a big loss for the Cardinals. Jones puts it through. It's tied at 35.
Right. A lot of pressure on Harrell now. Markham out of there. I don't know. I got a feeling Santa Cruz is letting this game slip by.
We're tied at 35 with a minute 24 remaining, third quarter of play. Ratliff, Harrell, Johnson now. Shot in for two. Lease gets it. Cardinals up by 1, 37-36. Just a minute remaining. Third quarter. Bogalski is in the ball game for the Mariners. Jones draws Harrell high and puts it through. Now the Mariners are up by 1. Johnson across court. Ratliff, Harrell, Johnson. Tossing the ball around really well.
Boy, these guys are moving the ball like college players.
Unfortunately, Greg Holt intercepts.
Whoa, what a nice
Johnson
play by
steals,
Johnson.
And he loses it out of bounds, but they're going to award it to Santa Cruz. They say he didn't have control until the ball went out of bounds. Aptos knows how to move too.
Yeah, but that Johnny Johnson, boy, can he hustle. He can do everything out there, Dick. He's going to have to carry the squad for the rest of this game. No one else is shooting the ball.
Howard is playing the post, along with Lease, playing a double post system. Johnson.
You notice Ratliff?
And he loses it. Greg Holt has the ball. And the buzzer sounds with the Mariners leading by a score of 38-37 at the end of the third quarter. And we'll be right back.
The look of old world craftsmanship. Stained glass overlay enhances the beauty and elegance of your home or office. You can enjoy the old world beauty of stained glass for a fraction of the cost at Stained Glass Overlay, Redwood Village, Aptos. Once you've seen it, you'll know why Overlay is the choice of hundreds of discriminating designers, architects, and homeowners. The patented process actually strengthens the surface it decorates. Only the look is delicate. We offer a wide spectrum of vivid colors for a distinctive design statement. Plus, we have unique cultured stone tiles, decorative and durable. Perfect tile for redecorating. Classic time-honored themes to contemporary styles, you have total design freedom with Stained Glass Overlay. See for yourself, Stained Glass Overlay will be at the Capitola Mall Home and Leisure Show February 27th through March 2nd.
KRUZ Television. Here, now.
Aptos will inbound the ball. I'm Dick Little. Steve Fox is with us, and we're in the fourth quarter of this basketball game at Dandy between Aptos and Santa Cruz. It's as tight as anyone would expect. The Mariners lead at 38-37. Bogalski going inside. Greg Holt with the basketball. Jones gets Harrell in the air. Now puts up a short one, but it's off the iron, no good. Batted around, controlled by the Mariners. Greg Holt, Bogalski. He wants to hold on to it. He doesn't want to get rid of it.
No.
Inside, out of bounds.
Slows the whole offense down when you do that, Dick.
Good shot of the Aptos cheerleading squad. Greg Holt. Warmerdam. Shot. Cardinals get it. They'll whistle. Bogalski. On John Johnson.
One observation, Dick. Against the zone of Aptos, Ratliff is playing on a wing. He's not shooting the ball at all. He either doesn't have a shot or he's not confident in his shot. So they're clogging up the middle. Ratliff has got to hit that open shot or shoot that open shot to keep that zone honest. Because then you got 2 men on Harrell and 2 men on Johnson.
No good. They're fighting for it, and possession will be to Santa Cruz. sure most people know by now that they don't jump the ball up like they used to. They just simply award possession and it goes back and forth. Tight game, important free throw that time that Johnson missed, but the Santa Cruz did get the ball. Good hustle by Leach getting it that time. Inside Howard, loses it. Back out to Ratliff. And they're going to call the turnover on Santa Cruz.
I didn't see anyone in the lane that time.
Holt between the legs. Howard is on it. Craig Holt now. Ratliff is on brother Craig. Here comes Jones. Left-hand dribble to Mikulski, who puts one in and out. But Craig gets a rebound and it's blocked by John Johnson and goes out of bounds. Once again, Johnny.
That must be 5 or 6 blocks by Johnson.
Warren Holt inside Mikulski. Holt. They're going to call Harrell for harassing Jones over aggressively. First time Aptos is led by as many as 2. And now they're up by 3, 40 to 37. Santa Cruz can no longer afford turnovers. They simply can't do anymore. Johnson, free throw line. Ratliff, he's not even looking at the basket.
He needs a timeout. He needs a timeout.
He's got Markham on the bench. He can't afford to keep him there much longer.
He's got to get him
inside. Harrell loses it. Back out in front again. Johnny Johnson, high in the air. Hits the rim. Lease. The ball is blocked. Johnson, the shot. It's good. But Santa Cruz, more importantly, got several shots at the basket that time.
Right.
Good rebounding, offensive rebounding.
It's a big bucket.
Holt. Stolen by John Johnson. Long toss goes out of bounds. Tried to get it to Sean Harrell.
I want to correct a mistake I made a few minutes ago. I said turnovers. It's free throws they're shooting well. Santa Cruz is 7 for 9, and Aptos is 10 for 11 from the free throw line.
Holt getting inside. It's not going to go. Johnson gets the rebound. Here comes Sean Harrell inside. To Howard. The lane is good. 41-40. Johnson saves, but it goes to Holt.
Backcourt.
Jones and Aptos now will slow it down. Jones is going inside and he lays it in. That's the first lay-in for Jones. He loves to do that.
It's the first time he's gone to the hoop. But that was backcourt there, Dick.
Santa Cruz will call timeout. They're behind by only 1 with 4:32 remaining, and Aptos leads 42-41.
No, Dick, Warren Holt is 0 for 4 in the second half. And you know how much he's dependent on to score for this team.
If you have difficulties in reading, writing, language, oral communication, mathematical, and organizational study skills, stop by or call Cabrillo's Learning Skills Program. The Learning Skills Program at Cabrillo College is designed to assist students with learning problems. So you can call them out there, 479-6220, 479-6224 for further information. Appointments are available starting January 13th through the month of May. Those numbers, once again, 479-6220 or 479-6224.
Well, Aptos has hung in there, even with their big scorer, Warren Holt, going 0 for 4. third, two in the second half.
Lease has been
The difference.
doing a great job inside, but his problem is not tall enough to get the job really done. He's had a lot of shots blocked tonight. Cardinals to the attack. Johnny Johnson goes inside.
Should be good.
They whistle a foul
Player's got a lot of heart.
on Jones.
Johnson will not give up out there.
Showed the same kind of skill in football. Of course, as I'm sure everybody knows, he set running records that may never be achieved again in the Santa Cruz Coast Athletic League, over 1,700 yards.
You may be watching one of the best athletes that has ever come out of Santa Cruz County in number 44, Johnny Johnson, right now.
It's tied at 42, and Johnny gets another try. The Cardinals are up by one. Will he bring Eddie Markham on the bench with 4 fouls? So far, he's keeping him sitting. Here's Jones. Needs some help. Gets it to Holt. Warren Holt going inside. The ball is partially blocked, and Johnny Johnson loses it, and then blocks the shot. And Sean Harrell has it, and they call him for travelers. And that brings a chorus of boos from this Martinez and Santa Cruz crowd.
It's a very, very close call. These teams are really fighting.
Knudsen scores.
He's got to get Markham in there right now.
And he's just sitting over there with a yellow towel on his neck. And Johnny Johnson has the ball partially blocked. Warren Holt comes up with it. Turnover. And they call a foul. Looks like it's called on Howard.
Right.
Holt goes to the line.
Aptos has the momentum with 3:40 left. He's got to bring his ball handle back in the game.
Holt scores. You know, if you wanted somebody in the line to do it, this is the guy you'd want there.
He's nice.
Aptos by 3. Ratliff just will not shoot it. Inside, Lease, Ratliff. Harrell tries to get inside. He gets to Lease. He misses the layup. Warmerdam and Ratliff fouls, and the Iceman is on the line.
He's hit 5 for 6, Holt. Free throws. And you know there's a darn good chance he's going to hit 2 more.
And as in the game at the Dad's Club tournament, so too here, it looks like Warren Holt is going to do it. He was our most valuable player at that game. A reminder, speaking of most valuable player, after the game we'll be talking to the most valuable player. So stick around. .48-43, the Mariners by 5. And the Cardinals want a timeout. They get it. They're down by 7 with 3:06 remaining. Each year, the United Way raises hundreds of thousands of dollars to meet human care needs in Santa Cruz County. Through the efforts of volunteers and the generosity of business and individuals, many lives are touched. You can take someone's life, make someone's life rather a little brighter by giving to the United Way. Thanks to you, it works for all of us. The United Way. Our next boys basketball game features Soquel and Harbor, and it'll be played on the 11th this Saturday, and it'll be broadcast on Sunday night on Channel 5. So join us, won't you? It's boys basketball, Soquel and Harbor. Boys soccer will feature Watsonville and Morello, and we'll be taping that game on the 15th. That's a Wednesday afternoon at Harvey West Park, and it'll be broadcast back the following Sunday, the 19th of January. Boys soccer coming up for you on Group W cable television. It's Morello and Watsonville. Watsonville, always a power in soccer, and they got a dandy team.
I think if Santa Cruz misses this possession, Aptos is going to take the air out of the ball a little bit.
Johnson, Harrell, Howard. He's got a shot on the way, and he gets it. Mariners by 3. The Cardinals trying to press. Warren Holt. Nice rebound by Warmerdam. Big rebound that time. He was in perfect position. Howard. Johnny Johnson. Shot. It's iron. Sloan the rebound. Jones. He's got Knudsen wide open. Howard. Harrell. Howard. He's got another one. Howard has a hot hand. 5-point lead by the Mariners. Santa Cruz trying to press. Warren Holt. Lease blocks. Gets it to Howard. To Harrell. One-on-one. Pulls up. Hits the rim. Batted away. Knudsen the rebound.
That was probably the biggest play of the game right there.
Warren Holt. They'll slow it down now. They've
Slow
got the
it
big
down.
lead. They don't have to do anything.
Keep it in Holt's
Lease
hands.
has to foul. This is where you want the foul now. Get Sloan to the line if you can.
Warmerdam doing an excellent job there. Oh,
Jones loses
turnover.
it. It goes out of bounds. A turnover with a minute 26.
They did not get the ball into Holt's hands, Dick.
Johnny Johnson inside. Lease loses it. Fighting for the ball. And Holt comes up with it. Sloan. The Mariners have it. And they're looking awful good right now, Steve.
Sure are. Whoa.
Almost loses it. Knudsen the shot. No good.
I'll tell you what. That was a sloppy possession.
Sylvan blown for the foul.
A minute left in the game. Up by 5. It's not the time for circus shots. He got bailed out on the foul.
Aptos by 6. By 7. Santa Cruz led the game by 10. Harrell goes all the way inside and misses. Here comes Aptos. 2-on-1. Jones is going all the way. And he's fouled by Johnny Johnson. Jones was determined. He wasn't going to feed off to Knudsen, who was wide open.
I think he was smart.
Brought Johnson with him and got the foul.
Smart. This time of the game, you want to make as few passes and exchanges as necessary.
And Aptos?
Aptos has this game on ice.
And for the second game in a row, when Santa Cruz lost their point guard, Aptos went to work.
That's what happened out here.
Johnny Johnson gets it to Howard. Good score. You know, Eddie's stats don't show up in the steal column and the shot column. They just show up in the scoreboard, the final scoreboard. .25 seconds. Jones is going inside to Sloan and back to Warren Holt.
Warmerdam runs a nice 4 corners.
Stolen. Sylvan. Harrell. Cold. Harrell has not had the good hands at all tonight. That's hurt Santa Cruz. Howard fouls the wrong man. He fouled Holt, and that should foul him out.
At this time, it wouldn't have mattered if he would have fouled the coach.
Colin Anderson in the game. Howard's just down.
8 down with 6 seconds to go, Dick. There's very little the team can do. With that little period in there with the turnovers.
They're now 11 down. I'm sorry, 9 down and almost 10.
Look at this Holt.
Great hands. Got a nice touch, doesn't he?
He's only missed one from the free throw line.
They're going to let Harrell go through and get the lay-in. And final score is Aptos 59 and Santa Cruz 51. And we'll be back to wrap it up, give you the stats, talk to our most valuable player in just a moment.